that tequila sunrise. Get a hotel in California, and if there's a heartache tonight to Los Desperados. Oh, I can't tell you why. Let's take it to the living and pray love will keep us. Take it to the living and pray love will keep us alive. Love keeps alive. Take it to the living, take it to the living. One more time. Love keeps alive. Put on little eagles tonight. Finally, my boyfriend Derek took me to an Eagles concert for the first time about 3 months ago. I got to go see him live, and they had I wrote that about a month before Clint Fry passed away, so it was really eerie that I just written a tribute song and then he passed away. So I got to see them, and his son Deacon Fry filled in quite nicely, and Vince Gill came by and filled in. So it was a big treat to get to see them. I was writing up with Bill DeLuigi. I don't know if y'all have ever heard him play, but he's a great songwriter in Nashville. We became friends a few years ago. And even if you hadn't met him, you probably heard a lot of his songs. Isabella Stefania writes a lot with him too. So some of my favorite songs are hers. He wrote with her also. We wrote this one. We were looking for some upbeat, happy song. I was like, man, let's write a rock and roll song. So we wrote my rock and roll song. Oh, 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 driving past midnight, listening to one headlight. Man, I can relate to that. Yeah, it's time to fill the tank up. Dollars ain't adding up, but you crack a joke and out loud. You keep me going like the storms keep rolling. As long as you hold my hand and keep stealing my kisses, you got me hooked on feeling, going straight to my head. The way you take my breath, the beat of your heart sure knows how to move me. We're making the soundtrack to our own movie, and the road is long. Hey, you got the radio on, you're my rock and roll song. First concert t-shirt, the last verse of Freebird, flying in Woodstock. Like the 60s, tripping like jammies, electric guitars on fire. You're easing my mind, I won't ever turn it down. As long as you hold my hand and keep stealing my kisses, you got me hooked on the feeling, going straight to my head. The way you take my breath, the beat of your heart sure knows that I know me. It's not Jimmy Buffett. The road is long and the rain goes on. The good old days ain't gone. As long as you hold my hand and keep stealing my kisses, you got me hooked on feeling, going straight to my head. The way you take my breath, music for you. I actually had a dream last night about driving Sam Denzler's car, I guess, again. But in my dream last night, because he let me borrow the old Solara last time, I got to roll the top down and cruise in style in Florida. It's the first time I've ever driven a convertible. It's the first time I've ever driven. I'm just kidding. So last night, no kidding, I was dreaming, and I don't know where I was, but I purchased a brand new Toyota Solara convertible. So I come and told Derek this morning, I was like, I dreamed about a convertible last night. It felt so good, just cruising around, the weather was so nice. So Sam, is your car for sale?
Everything's for sale.
Everything's for sale.
There's always a price.
And for you, a special deal just because I was in your dream.
Oh, that's awesome. So what?
Good for you. Lovely.
I guess that just being back in Punta Gorda brought back so many good memories. This is called My Favorite Word. 7 letters short and sweet. It's what you'll always hear from me. It's the one that keeps me from getting hurt. Goodbye is my favorite word. Maybe if I could stay alone tonight, I can let myself fall in love. Well, sweet baby, haven't you heard? Goodbye is my favorite word. And if I have to let you in, then I'll be forced to say that I can't stick around, 'cause I was born this way. You might think it's easy, settled in place. But then it's time tomorrow, you'll hear me say the same old song and same old dance. The devil lets me take a chance. You're so much more than I see. Goodbye is my favorite word. And if I have to let you in, then I'll be forced to stay. But I can't stick around, 'cause I was born this way. You might think it's easy to settle in one place, but when it's time tomorrow, you'll hear me say 7 letters short and sweet is what you'll always hear from me. It's the one that keeps me from getting hurt. Goodbye is my favorite word. Goodbye is my favorite word. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory. So I was hanging out with my buddy KJ, Kenneth Johnson, who I co-wrote How About the Dogs with. Any Bulldog fans down here? I don't think so. Hell, after last week, there's not a lot left.
Middle next year.
Hopefully we'll beat Florida again with something. I'm just kidding. So we were hanging out in the room. We've been writing a song for about 2 hours. And I think we had just gotten done with this like tumultuous, heartbreaking whatever song, and I can't even remember what it was. But he started playing this, and I was like, "It's pretty cool, man. Keep playing that." And so I just started singing this chorus, and he's like, "Oh, I like that." And I like, "What do you think about this verse?" He's like, "All right, cool." So he's like, "I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back." When he came back, I finished the second verse. He's like, "Dang, you already wrote the song." So it's pretty fun. We had a lot of fun writing songs together, but I got to shoot a music video here in Thailand. It's Koh Tao. So if you go on YouTube, you can watch a little video. I've been scared of falling, so I don't let myself get too close to the edge. Baby, there's something different about you, just made me jump right over the ledge. Usually I hesitate, but you renewed my faith. You made me want to believe in forever when I thought I'd never believe, and I do. And even for better or worse, in the times that we share and all the things that you make me wanna believe. Tried to fight it for so long. When I met you, it was too good to be true. But there's a certainty I get from your smile, and I know that you're feeling it too. And now I'm slowly letting go of all the reservations I once knew. You make me wanna believe in forever when I thought I'd never believe, and I do. And even for better or worse, in the times that we share and all the things that you do, you make me wanna believe. In the past I held back, love wasn't part of my plans. But now I know I'm ready for you to take me by the hand. You make me wanna believe in forever when I thought I'd never believe, and I do. And even for better or worse, in the times that we share and all the things that you do, you make me wanna believe in forever when I thought I'd never believe, and I do. And even for better or worse, in the times that we share and all the things that you do, you make me wanna believe. You make me wanna believe. You make me wanna believe. Oh, you make me wanna believe. It took me about 3 years of songwriting. It was the first happy love song I wrote. Some of y'all know I moved out to California to go visit my sister for about 2 weeks, and I ended up staying a couple of years. I sold cars, Chevrolet, Cadillac, and Hummer for a while. And then I got my heart broken and started writing sad country songs, and I kept the guitar in the breakup and learned 3 chords, and next thing you know, I'm a country singer for the past 11 years on the road. So thanks for supporting me and letting me do what I love to do. Thanks for being here. But this song is one of the ones that got me through a couple breakups, and it's just talking about no matter what kind of tragedy you go through in life, you got to still kind of step away from it and realize you are the same person, even if you're a little bit more broken afterwards, that you'll get through it. It's called Without You, I'm Still Me. Somewhere you're sitting in a bar, somewhere I'm driving in my car. Somehow you're fine without me. Somehow I got to believe tomorrow will still come. I'll take a shower and put my clothes on, brush my teeth, walk out the door like I did before, put the car in drive, keep breathing cause I'm still alive. I gotta believe somehow without you I'm still me. Someone has been through this heartache. Someone just made it through another day. Somewhere there's a reason for this pain. Someday I'll climb back on that horse again, 'cause tomorrow will still come. I'll take a shower and put my clothes on, brush my teeth, walk out the door like I did before, put the car in drive, keep breathing cause I'm still alive. I gotta believe somehow without you I'm still me. I'll let you steal my happiness for too long. You live in your old life and it's time that I moved on. Sometimes I tell myself lies. Sometimes I still break down and cry. Someday I'll be able to drive past your inner forward, I put the car in drive. Took a deep breath 'cause I'm still alive. Now I believe without you, I'm still me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So now you know I got a lot of drinking songs. But I was down in Key West all week. It was a lot of fun down there. You never know what I'll come up with. Some inspiration from my friends. I was staying with my buddy Sherry, and she likes to get on a little bit on the liquor, on the alcohol. But who doesn't in Key West, right? Y'all been there. But you don't always have transportation. It's hard to park your car downtown, so I figured, we better be careful, else we're gonna get one of those DUIs on our bicycles. So anybody ever gotten a DUI?
Not the bicycle.
I think we're pretty lucky this week, Derek. Everybody, that's my boyfriend Derek, if you didn't get to meet him. I tag along with me all the past 2 weeks, and he's still surviving. So I wrote this song for my friend Sherry and all of y'all that are on bikes down there at the meeting of the minds next year. Went Wally World, bought a brand new Igloo cooler, ended up purchasing myself a Paint Beach Cruiser. I strapped it to my Subaru and started driving south. Stopped at the southernmost point and got out where there were drunks in bikinis, grown men in tutus, surrounded by parrot heads and drag queens too. It was the first time I'd ever been down to Key West, the first bad decision that led to regrets. Under the influence of too much fun, blame it on the bar or the hot part of sun. Might have had too much bad bitch rum, had a hard time finding my way back home. Got behind the wheels of my brand new Huffy, cruised down Duval, had a little puffy, stopped by the Sunset Pier for mojitos, ended up at Jimmy Buffett. Too many margaritas and I lost myself somewhere between the tuna and the schooner. Can't believe I hadn't vacationed here sooner. Fun all ended at the end of the night when the cops stopped me for a DUI. Under the influence of too much fun, blame it on the bar or the hot water sun. Might have had too much bad bitch rum, had a hard time finding my way back home. Put my name in the paper, now I'm famous down here. The cops know my face, now I gotta steer clear. Take an Uber when I drive, sick of getting high, so I don't have to get another DUI. Under the influence of too much fun, blame it on the bar or the hot water sun. Might have had too much bad bitch rum, had a hard time finding my way back home. Don't drink and drive, just get high, then you won't have to get the DUI. Don't drink and drive, just get high, then you won't have to get another DUI. Yeah.
It was scary, so it's like, what CD is it?
Oh, it's just 3 days old. I hadn't got to the studio yet. I'm still cheating on the lyrics. I don't even know it yet. Maybe the next album.
What?
That's right.
But this is on the brand new album, Buried Treasure. It's called Like a Record. Out of the water, so go ahead and take a move. Sunsets in the mud, to me it did seem hotter and hotter. You're like a record spin, about the color red that you wore the first night we kissed. And I want so much more, yeah, I need to fix it. I'm addicted to your hands, touching my skin, we make me feel every time we end. Closer and closer, and I hope this won't never end. Close my eyes and we play it all over again. All over again. We climb up in the backseat, the kid in the movies, and we watch the game down on that big screen. Hot and heavy, and a trumpet and a shitty. And the next one I'm thinking it was a dream. Feel like a record spinning around in my head. And every second I'm thinking about the color red that you wore the first night we kissed. And I'm going so much more, yeah, I need to fix it. I'm addicted to your hands, touching my skin, we make me feel every time we end. Closer and closer, and I hope this won't never end. Close my eyes, play it all over again. All over again. All over again. Yeah, I wanna put you on repeat. Yeah, I want you here with me. I wanna wake up beside you the morning sunrise. And what it is you do, boy, that cool. I wanna put you on repeat. Yeah, I want you here with me. I wanna wake up beside you the morning sunrise. And what it is you do, boy, that cool. Feel like a record spinning around in my head. Seems every second I'm thinking about the color red that you wore the first night we kissed. And I'm wanting so much more, yeah, I need to fix it. I'm addicted to your hands, I'm touching my skin, where you make me feel every time you bend. Closer and closer, and I hope this won't never end. Close my eyes, play it all in. Feel like the record spinning around in my head. Seems every second I'm thinking about the color red that you wore the first night we kissed. And I want so much more, yeah, I need to fix it. I'm addicted to your hands, I'm touching my skin, where you make me feel every time you bend. Closer and closer, and I hope this won't never end. Close my eyes, play it all over again. All over again. Play it all over again. Dig it in, and dig it in. Feel like a record spinning around in my head. Play it all over again. And dig it in, and dig it in. Yeah, spinning around and around in my head. This song's not about Derek, so don't give me too hard of a time. Although it could be. It's about my ex drinking too much. Last night was another long and cold, lonely night. We were at the bar and everything was going right. But once again he lost control at one too many, so I went home and I had about as much as I could take. 'Cause he's drinking and driving me crazy. I've tried to ignore it, but he keeps trying my patience. I thought he changed, he was growing up, and he keeps on drinking and groovy stuff. Drinking and driving me crazy. I thought things were starting to foment, especially since he's almost 30 now. I didn't realize he had so much booze till I got in the car and he lost his food and left it down the side of my car. Oh, he's drinking and driving me crazy. I've tried to ignore it, but he keeps trying my patience. I thought he changed and was growing up, and he keeps on drinking and moving stuff. Drinking and driving me crazy. moved the whole time.
How many people can relate?
That
to
hurt.
this song?
That hurt.
Cheers, fellas.
It wasn't me.
Cheers. Drinking and.
That's right. You want me to play that one? Actually took this song idea to a girl named Kirsty Lovelady. She's a great artist in Nashville. And I said, hey, what do you think about this song about drinking a little more and praying a little less? She's like, I love it. It's totally me. But, so we finished the song and she ended up, I thought she was going to record it. And she didn't. I loved her voice on it. And I said, well, screw you, I'm recording it. And it's been like my favorite song I've ever written. So we shot the music video. It was really special back in my hometown at the church I grew up in. It was called the Old Sanctuary. And if you go on YouTube and watch the music video for Drinking and Praying, you'll see where I grew up. And grew up hearing the word and listening to old hymns and singing on old wooden church pews. It's called Drinking and Praying. Mama called and asked if I'd been to church this week. Said it's hard to walk through them doors when you act like me. I'm not sure how much God hears when I'm chugging another beer. And her fussing is the last thing that I need. But I've been praying a little less and drinking more. Paying for mistakes I know I can't afford. Lately it seems I don't know just what I'm living for. But I've been praying a little less and drinking more. A bartender said, I think you've had enough. No matter how much you drink, it won't fill you up. Said the bourbon over ice can't compare to Jesus Christ. Trust me, I've drank from both cups. But I've been praying a little less and drinking more. Paying for mistakes I know I can't afford. Lately it seems I don't know just what I'm living for. I've been praying a little less and drinking more. Even when you think you're in this by yourself, all you have to do is ask for his help. So I've been drinking a little less and praying more. He's paid for my mistakes, and now I know the Lord. I know for certain He's the one I'm living for. I've been drinking a little less and praying more. Yes, I've been drinking a whole lot less and praying more. Y'all sing it with me, it's Sunday. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. The rich like me. Oh, I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Anybody's been through addiction, I've definitely had. The coolest part about that song is after I wrote it, I recorded it on the Southern Amendment album, and funny enough, the day we wrote this song, I was like, you know, it'd be really cool to put Amazing Grace, like just sing Amazing Grace at the end of it, because this is kind of what the song's about. And she's like, I like that idea, and so I was like, okay, let's do it. So we did a YouTube video the day that we finished the song and put it on YouTube, and about 6 months later we're in the studio, and I think in Australia, my producer was trying to finish mixing the song, and he's like, do you know that Carrie Underwood's new song, Something in the Water, just came out on radio, and she sings Amazing Grace at the end of it? I was like, she ripped me off.
Yeah.
I said, I can't believe she must have seen my YouTube video. And so I was like, you know what? I was torn between the decision of, well, if I release it after her, then they'll think I'm copying her, and she's totally copying me. But if I don't put it on there, then a lot of people might not hear Amazing Grace. So I was like, you know what? There's not enough Amazing Grace in the world, so I'm putting it on there. Let them think what they want to, but it was mine first. I'm sure it was somebody else's Amazing Grace long before mine, though. This is for the lovers out there. This is a song I wrote for my friend's wedding, and I got to sing it in Mexico, Germany, and Canada, and a lot of weddings. So y'all know anybody getting hitched out there, just let me know. I'm singing at your wedding. Scott, I do. I looked in oceans, but I've never seen anything as beautiful as you here with me. 'Cause my world was empty until you came along. Right here beside you is where I belong. Oh, I could keep searching, but I never find a more perfect fit than your hand in mine. Oh, I do honor and cherish you, I do. Give my life to loving you. Every day I breathe in, I'll make sure you keep believing the words I say are true when I say I do. Wanna make you smile so 1,000 times a day. Give you everything I have, no matter what it takes. 'Cause you're the one I need to get through each day. No dreams compared to all the love we made. Oh, I could keep searching, but I never find a more perfect fit than your heart and mine. Oh, I do honor and cherish you, I do. Give my life to loving you. Every day I breathe in, I'll make sure you keep believing the words I say are true when I say I do. Though the years may try and wear us down, we won't forget the promises we're making right now. 'Cause I do honor and cherish you, I do. Give my life to loving you. Every day I breathe in, I'll make sure you keep believing the words I say are true when I say I do. Oh, I do. I was sitting in an apartment in San Francisco, and I usually put the lyrics first. I don't know how a lot of songwriters do it, but right when I was sitting in my friend's apartment and I started playing that, I was like, that sounds like a sweet wedding song. And I was like, you go to my friend's wedding, so I finished that song in about an hour in San Francisco. It was really cool. Just kind of for me, when it hits, it hits. It's not something that drags out. But sometimes there's songs that just go on and take forever. Like, for instance, a friend of mine called me and she said, you seen that news about Colin Kaepernick not standing up for the flag? And I was like, nope, I don't watch the news. It's too depressing. I see it on my Facebook feed, though, usually where they're like tearing up. And I was like, I don't know. She said, well, you need to write a song about that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to sound like I love Toby Keith, but some of them sound a little cheesy and too patriotic and get a little trite. So I was like, I don't know. I'll think about it. And about 2 weeks later, I woke up at 7 in the morning, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, which for musicians that's not going to happen often. And I had the words to this song, and so I finished it at about 7:30. I called her, FaceTimed her, and she's very, very much not a morning person. She's like, you can't FaceTime me this early? And so I was like, but I just heard this song, I want you to hear it. So I played this song, and it's my model up here, Jerry, is representing very well for all the military, any veterans in the house. I sure do appreciate y'all's service. Anybody here veteran? Thank y'all so much for your active duty. Thank you so much. Hey, I wasn't joking. I tell people I'm not politically correct, but I am patriotic, so I'm thankful. Flying high in my front yard, red, white, and blue, stripes and stars. Some folks just walk on by, but it ain't just cloth, it's American pride. We take it for granted what it means to us. How about show you a little love? So I'm gonna stand up for the flag, put my hands up, take off my hat. For the many men and women who died, giving their lives, sacrifice for our freedom, our faith, our country, USA. This land of the free, I love so much. So I'm gonna stand up. Wanna thank every single uniform when I pass them in the airport coming home. Listen to the anthem before the game, chills up my spine every time it's sang. Yeah, that 4th of July kind of feeling, waving proud. Every time I see them, I'm gonna stand up for the flag, put my hands up, take off my hat. For the many men and women who died, giving their lives, sacrifice for our freedom, our faith, our country, USA. This land of the free, I love so much. So I'm gonna stand up. This ain't just a pledge we say, it's the home of the brave. Independence for us all, in God we trust, thanks to Betsy Ross, I'm gonna stand up. Yeah, I'm gonna stand up for the flag, put my hands up, take off my hat. For the many men and women who died, giving their lives, sacrifice for our freedom, our faith, our country, USA. This land of the free, I love so much. Yeah, I'm gonna stand up for the flag, put my hands up, take off my hat. For the many men and women who died, giving their lives, sacrifice for our freedom, our faith, our country, USA. This land of the free, I love so much. So I'm gonna stand up. Yeah, I'm gonna stand up. Yeah, I'm gonna stand up. Thank y'all for your prayers.
That's the female Lee Greenwood song.
Aw, thank you. I hope so. I need to get on that USO tour so I can go thank them personally.
They love it.
I was down in Fiji playing. I got an opportunity to tour some really cool spots with a lot of Australian and New Zealand acts. We were doing like a jazz and blues festival, and I told the promoter I'd love to go, but I'm not jazz and blues, either one. And I was like, I guess I'm blues grass, maybe. And so he's like, close enough, you'll come with us. So it was really great, I got to go out there. So I guess this is kind of like the first island song I think I ever wrote. And I still haven't recorded it, so stay tuned, maybe I'll get it on the next album. It's called All Day and Night. It will be alright. It will be alright. It will be alright if I can stay here all day and night. Fireworks like these only come around once in a while. See the way you kiss me, it's like a school one out of style. Come on, admit it, you're feeling it too. I can tell by the silence and the raindrops on the moon. It would be alright. It would be alright. It would be alright if I stay here all day and night. Waking up together, all wrapped up in warm. I wouldn't run for cover, even in thunderstorm. Sunlight's creeping in, and the alarm's going off. Nowhere else in the world can offer me skin this soft. And it would be alright. It would be alright. It would be alright if I stay here all day and night. I'm about to get a steel drum solo right here. Can't you hear those birds singing us a song? A sweet celebration of what we felt all night long. The sun's inside me, so satisfied. The fingertips trace the romance to our eyes. And it would be alright. It would be alright. It would be alright if I could stay here all day and night. Yeah, it would be alright. It would be alright. It would be alright if I could stay here all day and night. Yeah, it would be alright. It would be alright. It would be alright if I could stay here all day and night. Would it be? It would be alright. It would be alright. It would be alright if I could stay here all day and night. Then I was writing for my friend Wayne Mills, and we got together and I was like thinking, man, it'd be a great song for you to sing. I had this idea for a song. And once again, he's like, yeah, I'm too drunk to really do that right now. I can't really focus too much. We'll write it later. So I was touring with him in Arab, Alabama, and the next day I played it for him, and I was like, you snooze, you lose, buddy. But this is especially a southern favorite. It's called Chunky Dump. He wishes he could have had half an hour. I'll grab the grill, you grab the beer, we'll all meet up at 7 How about the beer? Who's over to the rhythm? Tyler, take down the life jacket on old Billy. Make sure he don't drink. Well, then baby, in and out on the west coast, down here we like a little something extra, so we can float. There's just pontoon, a whole lot of booze, we grill, but we like to fry our food. Oh, I don't know a country boy that don't like some curves and little cushion for the cushion ain't never heard. We can go out to the lake once a me, we get along just fine. Ain't nothing wrong with a little more to love, so if you got it, flown it, even if it's more than enough. Oh, I don't do a country boy that don't like some curves, a little pushing for the pushing ain't never heard. We can go out to the lake, once we all get drunk. If you can't skinny dip, chunky dump. Yeah, chunky dump. I'll shake your money maker, yeah, that's a chunky dump. Oh, don't be shy if you got junk in the trunk. Oh, I don't do a country boy that don't like some curves, a little pushing for the pushing ain't never heard. We can go out to the lake once we all get drunk. You can't skinny dip. Oh, I don't do a country boy that don't like some curves, a little pushing for the pushing ain't never heard. We can go out to the lake once we all get drunk. If you can't skinny dip, chunky dump. Oh, if you can't skinny dip, chunky dump. Thank you. I was actually writing that song for a guy, so I was writing it for like maybe Colt Ford's a bigger dude, and I thought for sure he'd like it. Still trying to get it to him, but I was thinking maybe Blake Shelton or somebody. So I initially said the second verse is I like big butts and I cannot lie. I think Sir Mix-a-Lot maybe we get along just fine. But then when I recorded it, I had to change it to say I like my big butt. So I actually had a guy record it because I was pitching it. So I was like, okay, we'll record it and try to see what happens. And I was out at a show like a couple days later after we finished recording it. My album was fixing to go to the press. And then some people came up and they're like, which CD is Chunky Dump on? And I was like, it's not on a CD, it's a guy song. And they're like, no, you have to record it. And so I called the producer and I was like, I've got to send the album off tomorrow. Can I come into the studio tonight and record it? And it was too late to like change the key. So it was like, I'll grab the grill, you grab the grill, I'll be represent. So it was so low, but I had a low voice anyway, but it was in the guy key. And I was like, screw it, I'll just sing it in that key. So pretty much every show with my band, it's like a step and a half if you're a musician. That means there's 3 whole keys. It's like a step and a half lower than what I normally sing it at. So then I told the band instead of like, I'll grab the grill, you grab, I was like, maybe it was doing it, I'll grab the grill. It just sounded way better for my voice. But I'm telling you what, there's not one band show that one of the jerks on stage starts playing it. If you ever see my band play, I guarantee you somebody will start it off in the key like the record, because I sang it so low and I was like, no, that's not how I sing it. And they're always so confused, like, but I listened to the record, I charted it out, it's in G. I was like, it's in B flat. And I'll even walk up to every one of them, even the drummer who doesn't play in keys, I'm like, it's in B flat. Okay, don't screw it up. And somebody still is like, so that's the story behind why on the record, if you hear Chunky Dump is for you, Lord. You may not notice if you're not musically inclined, that's cool. You didn't even have to notice the difference, but definitely was more suitable in B flat for my voice. How you doing so far?
Alright.
Well, this is a fun one that I ended up putting on my latest record, and I thought Thomas Rhett should sing this one, but he still hadn't heard it, I guess. I keep trying to pitch it. So when we were down at the meeting of the minds, there was one of the guys, Tom Shepard's like, I wrote this song, this hit. I was like, yeah, I wrote this for Thomas Rhett, he just hadn't recorded it yet. Oh, you got me. I'll meet up at a long day at work. Only thing I wanna do is take away the hurt. So I do what I can through this telephone to bring the smile back to your face right where it belongs. 'Cause hard times are coming and that's a fact. But this magic we got ain't no disappearing act. No matter what this crazy world goes that I need, remember I've got you and you got me. fighting like enemies. Say words to each other that can make us bleed. Always make up disaster, lovers do. And they know what I need to make me do. 'Cause hard times are coming, and that's a fact. But this magic we've got ain't nothing to fear and act. No matter what this crazy world knows that I'll be. Remember, I've got you, and you got me. I've got you, and you got me. And looking back on this life we had, I wanna make sure that you always know there's nobody else I'd rather have by my side. Get me to the next place we will go. Yeah. There's hard times are coming in, and that's a fact. But this magic we got ain't no disappearing act. No matter what this crazy world knows that I'll be. Remember, I've got you, and you got me. I've got you, oh, and you got me. I've got you, and you got me. I think that was the third Sweet Love song I've ever written. See, if you just started following me in the last year, you just heard the Buried Treasure album, you probably thought I wrote a lot of Sweet Love songs. I could pop them all on one album for you people. Happy Fun Summer songs. But I'm clearly not a relationship expert with 8 albums of not so. But I truly believe no matter what, you should never go to bed angry. So look at your partner, be sure to give him a good night kiss and hold it. When it's good, we're untouchable. But when it's bad, we don't touch it all. We're hot and then we're colder. We make up and start all over. Isn't that a long night? The drawn out stupid fight. Neither one of us can win. And if this won't end, get mad and I get madder. When we're fighting for it don't matter. No, I don't wanna go to bed like this. Without a good night kiss. No, without a good night kiss. Whoa. So bad, but I so badly wanna feel your skin. You won't give an inch and I ain't giving it. Mess up the sheets and slam the door. We make love and we make war. It's been a long night. Rather draw out stupid fight. Neither one of us can win. When is this gonna end? We get mad and I get madder. We're fighting for it don't matter. No, I don't wanna go to bed like this. Without a good night kiss. Whoa. Without a good night kiss. Whoa. a big kick on the lips right now just for the hell of it. Give her a big partner. Come on, Jerry, smack her hand. Yeah, I almost got in trouble the other night. I walked into an Island Dogs. My buddy Joe, the show was playing. And he's like, who's that? I was like, this is Derek. He's like, Jerry? I said, no, Derek. He's like, oh, sorry, that was the other guy. I was like, I was like, no, this is him. And then like, first night in Nashville, we're on stage, and my friend's a drummer. He was on stage. He's like, what's up? And I was like, hey. And he's like, that's not the same guy in the pictures. And I was like, yes, it is. He was trying to get me in trouble. Like, there's a conspiracy theory. So my buddy on stage is yelling out like, Jerry. And I was like, no. And then Derek's like, who's Jerry? I have never dated a Jerry. I don't have a Jerry in my life. And then I was like, wait, yes, I do. So I was so excited. I told him yesterday, I said, tomorrow you get to meet my Jerry.
And Mama Janet.
Of course, I told him, yeah, I was like, they've adopted me. So before I knew I was a trop rock artist, I was just a country singer. So this is Everyone Loves a Country Girl. Even get all dressed up to the night, drink margaritas to unwind. Pretty as a picture swinging